Yo, welcome to Deep in the Swamp. It's your boy Q and your boy MG. I know it's been a long time, but we're gonna go ahead and skip the we miss you and it's gonna keep coming and blah blah blah. We're gonna go straight to subscribe to our channel that maybe we'll make more videos more frequently. We need y'all to listen. We need y'all here, baby. We need y'all here. This is all the Gator Nation and Gator Talk where you get all the Gator news that you may be already heard but need more depth detail. So, MG, what would you like to speak about today? You know, we've had so much going on from the spring game to the Gators getting put out in the first round in basketball to us losing Riley Kugel to UConn, um, to having a couple players deciding to go to the NBA draft or hold their eligibility. A lot going on. Spring game, like I said, DJ Lagway throwing darts out there. Yeah, yeah. Riley Kugel transferred to UConn. Yeah. That's a honestly, like, I seen it coming. Like, we both seen it coming because, the year that he was supposed to have was supposed to be the year this is supposed to be his last year at UF, no matter what. Like, he was gonna test the NBA last year, but we got an NIL deal to get him to come back. We thought that he was gonna be the next great thing, you know what I mean? And things didn't work out. So, he's kinda going to the best coach that's in my opinion, that's in college basketball right now. UConn has a great history, a great program. It's more of a thing for him because honestly, our system don't fit Riley Kruger. Um, Riley Kruger is more of a half court. I mean, transition type player. Like his best skills and attributes are used during the half court. He's not a
Yeah,
guy you run plays for. You know, I think he did a decision to help himself, help his draft stock. All that don't matter. We need Walter Clayton back.
yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel like him and Nick Richards coming back to help us. Yeah, is this Nick Richards? Yeah, is it? No, Will Richards. I'm sorry.
Will Richard. Yeah, I don't see him going, getting drafted too high. I see him coming back. If there's a see one thing about it with the transfer portal,
Hmm.
if there's a spot left, because we've been getting commitments left to right, and
Yeah,
we're not gonna just sit there and not take a commitment, if you decide to go to the NBA or not. The
yeah,
one spot that is held is Walter Clayton. It don't matter how long it take him.
yeah,
We're gonna wait on him.
yeah,
Will Richard though, he's earned it. He's played 3 years at UF. He's never wavered on trying to leave or hit the transfer portal. He
yeah.
earned every minute that he's gotten. Um, Great defensive player, spotty offensive player. Once he get his offense down, the one knack on him, bro, he's a 6'4" small forward.
Hmm.
That's very difficult to. I mean, like you have to be one of the lockdown defensive players on the court if you 6'4" at small forward. 'Cause his handles is not up to par to be a shooting guard, a short shooting guard. Um, but he's great when it comes to half court, when it comes to great awareness on defense. I think his shooter percentage on 3 points was under 40%, which is a lot of people. And, I think it's more of the 30, 31 range, 31% range. But he was one of our most consistent players that we had on our team. Whether that's both sides of the court, offense and defense. And that's one thing that I want him to come back. Uh, he will be a starter next year if he do
Yeah,
come back. The commitments we've been getting lately has been power forwards and center,
yeah,
which I love to be honest with you. I
yeah. We
really,
got
really love.
yeah. We got that kid. I think he's from Arkansas. I think the um the the 6'11" kid we got the other day.
Yeah, the freshman.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Great potential. He's not gonna start because Holzgren is gonna start at center.
Yeah.
He'll great bench piece. Somebody that we can if Hogan get hurt and we're in the tournament, we actually still have height on the bench. You
Yeah.
can't just dominate us in a hole anymore. Like
Yeah.
Ty
Cause
Golden is he has a plan. And he goes in every year and he has a plan. And I respect that, and I love that about him to be honest.
hmm
When it
yeah.
comes to next season, the recruiting is picking up. Like I told you that was coming.
Yeah.
Recruiting, his high school recruiting is gonna get picked up because one thing about him, he focuses on the portal and success, and then he feels that will bring recruiting up, and it's
hmm
working.
Yeah.
We just got a commitment from the top 10 shooting guard in the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's from Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Uh,
He a top 50 player like
Top
overall.
50 player, the first one we've had since Bradley Kugel.
Yeah.
Um, it's just like I said, the recruiting is coming.
And
Um,
a good thing, like I told you about that, was
mm,
him and the Boozer twins. They play AAU ball together. So
yeah, I
hopefully,
seen that. I like that. I like
so
that
hope
very much. To be honest.
yeah, so hopefully that'll play in our favor.
Honestly, like I told Judo, when it comes to those boys, because they're one and done, both
Yeah.
of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No
both
question.
of them are one and done. Um, the one thing that I can say is NIL. I don't know if it plays a big factor in this, but I know it will play a big factor in this. They're both sons of Carlos Boozer from
Yeah,
the Utah Jazz. Legend, legend and NBA legend.
yeah, yeah,
The one thing that I think we have in our favor is they both grew up in Orlando, Florida, which is
yeah.
wild. They played their whole high school career in Orlando, Florida. We've been contacting them since their sophomore year in high school. Ty Golden has been doing what he could, man. He's been visiting the school, getting them to visit Florida. They love Florida. The oldest brother, which is ranked the number 2 player in the whole country, he should be ranked number 1, but he actually got hurt at the end of the year, so he couldn't go do his circuit runs and all of that. So you have the number 1 player. I forgot the kid's name, but I've watched Carlos' son, his oldest son, which is the power forward.
hmm
Man, this kid is ultra fast. He's not like his dad, where he's a post player. Nah, this kid has a shot. He's a transition player. Defense is nasty. Basketball's picking up, man.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's a lead in football right now. It's starting to grow because you can see the growth in in basketball that we're hoping we see in football this year.
Oh yeah.
We've already seen what Ty Golden has done, what can do.
Yeah. And that goes for like the women's basketball too. Like I'm
Yeah, I love
watching. I,
basketball, man.
I've watched the McDonald's All American games, the girls, and McGill, I think her name Olivia McGill, and Shaq's daughter. They look really good. So
Yeah, um, I just like I said, we need some transfers with the
yeah,
women's program because her recruiting is impeccable. Like she
yeah,
can recruit. Yeah. We just it takes time with freshmen unless you got Juju Watkins. It takes time with freshmen to step up and do the things you need them to do. It being a leading scorer, leading rebound, leading assist, defensive stopper, reading offense, reading defense. It just takes time when it comes to a freshman. And we can get all these 5 stars, but we need leadership. We
yeah,
also need players that are older, been there, done that. If we need to go to Division 2 to do it, then do it. We did have shout out to Correa, which was my favorite women's basketball player this year. She got drafted in the 3rd round of the WNBA, and I just wanted to give a shout out to her.
yeah,
Mike,
yeah. She went to the Fever
to the Fever.
and with she'll be playing with Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelson.
Yeah, the WNBA draft, which we have time to to speak about because those ladies deserve this attention. Um, Caitlin Clark, first overall pick, the center from Stanford, number two pick. You guys, I'm sorry I don't have any paperwork in front of me.
It's
Going off
it's
the
uh
top of the
it's
dome here.
it's Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink, pick number three, if I can remember,
Cardosa.
Cardosa, beast,
Yeah.
beast. When I've seen her play against Angela Reese, that's when I earned. She earned respect from me. And then
She impossible.
honestly, she earned respect from me when she was playing against Angela Reese. And then I found out her leadership skills in the championship game.
Yeah, yeah,
In the championship game, when everybody was focusing on Caitlin Clark, it was coming down. Caitlin Clark was hitting the three. I remember one. It was late in the third quarter, fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark hit a three. They were down 5 points. They've
yeah.
been down 10, 12 the whole game during there. Then Caitlin Clark hit a three. They call a timeout. From that point on, that girl just said, "Give me the damn ball." But they started feeding her in the post, and nobody could stop her. I mean, she bowling them from the side, hitting reverses to the left, rebound, go back up. She scored like 6 straight points, and that killed the game.
I
Killed
told
the game.
I told my homie. I told Tamayo this in the comment section. I broke it down like this. I feel the Fever had the best pick because of Caitlin Clark and you know who she's going to be paired with. I feel like Chicago, it's a tie between Chicago and the Sparks having the best draft because I personally believe that the girl that you guys got, Cameron Brink, is better than Caitlin Clark as far as like an overall player. And
The
Rakia,
girl from Stanford.
yeah, the girl from Stanford,
Okay. Okay.
and Rakia Jackson is a beast. And but like with Angel
I feel
Reese,
like we had a great draft now.
yo, yeah, yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
the Sparks had an amazing draft. I just like I said, Angela Reese. I just love Angela Reese's passion. I love the way she carries herself. The stats, double double.
yeah,
But she's not great at 3 point line. That's one thing she needs to work on is her shot,
yeah.
her jump shot. But other than that, man, I went back and I watched Brink. Double braids, double blonde braids, which I love, which is her signature. She a beast.
She
She's a
nice,
beast in
bro.
that hole, man. In that paint, she a
She nice,
beast.
bro.
It's gonna
I
be like she remind me of the white Lisa Leslie, which I people might not know who Lisa Leslie is, but she's an effing legend.
yeah,
If it wasn't for Kobe Bryant, she would have probably been the top Laker. Her and Shaq, it was the whole at the time of her and Shaq dominating the whole. She was dominating with the Sparks. He was dominating with the Lakers, and it was
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. I feel that I told somebody else this. I feel like when we look back on this draft, it'd be 7 to 9. I feel like seven-ish players that can make a case for like the best player in this draft.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
like
yeah.
from like Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, and Daisha Fair. She's the
Mm,
third. She's number three on the all-time women's scorings list. She went in the second round to the Aces, to the team that just won the championship. So like they picked her up in the second round. So like it's a lot of good picks. But like
the only
uh
thing I don't like about the WNBA, MG, is you get 12 roster spots and there's only like 14 teams.
no, it's 12.
I think there's 12 teams. The reason I
It,
said 14, they're adding two. They're
yeah,
adding one in 26 and one in 28.
yeah. The
Um,
the commissioner said they're trying to get it to 16 teams. So they'll probably
they're at
be
12
at
right now.
the,
They're hoping
yeah,
to
yeah,
add
yeah,
four.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yeah,
The one that
yeah,
I know is guaranteed, Golden State Warriors has already bought a team. They're starting one.
yeah,
Uh, and they're trying to get one in Las Vegas as well. Uh, but honestly, they're trying to get a men's team in
yeah,
Las Vegas.
yeah, yeah. I think the commissioner said South Florida. Um, I
He
think
won in Miami
yeah. I told the
or
guy on
Orlando.
I told the guy online they need to wait exactly 4 years to put that team there, so Juju Watkins can come to Florida.
And it's gonna take 14. It's gonna take 4 years for that to get together anyway. You know what I mean? You have to. What people don't realize is it's not just an arena you have to find. It's you have to find certain companies that you only deal with, like hotels.
Yeah,
Hotels know through this time of the year during this schedule, these floors are for basketball players only. They're for the team only through this
yeah,
whole time of the year. They have to find restaurants that the team eat at that'll be cleared out, and only the team can eat at it. And you know what I mean? Like they work with restaurants, they work with certain companies. I know. One thing about Florida, our restaurant we switched with the football team. It's a Steve Spurrier restaurant.
yeah.
When we take recruits, we go to Steve Spurrier restaurant. When we take the team, we go to Steve Spurrier restaurant. And for some reason, they love Texas Roadhouse. And the two spots that the offensive line love Texas Roadhouse. Um,
Of
and the
course.
defensive line. Uh, so, like I said, though, the women incredible, incredible. The WNBA draft, the top viewing before that was 2019. I can't remember. I think it was 2019. It
Yeah,
was 400,000, and it's ridiculous. And then this past year with Caitlin Clark and all the other beautiful, amazing, skilled women,
yeah,
there was over 3 million viewers. 3 million, which is incredible for the WNBA.
yeah, yeah, bro. Like, I feel, I think, I think, it's kind of
Your
sort of,
mic is muted for some reason.
I, I, I think like, I had told, I had told, somebody this online. I feel like this
Can't hear
class.
nothing.
Can you hear me now? What?
But yeah,
Oh,
nah, you still muted.
hold on. Wait,
But
wait.
we're gonna speak on like I said, like congratulations to all the ladies. We wish the WNBA the best. I mean, we know that
Yeah.
it's growing, growing, growing. The last thing I want to speak about the NBA, fix those motherfucking contracts. Sorry for cussing. I'm sorry for cussing. But I seen
Yeah.
that motherfucking contract of Caitlin Clark for the number 1 pick in the motherfucking WNBA draft. And yes, I'm cussing. I apologize, but it deserves cussing right now. That Bernie Mac feeling. $463,000 over 4 years. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Do you know
Bro.
Victor Wimby got almost $40 million for his rookie contract? 40. So like you couldn't get that man. Yo, it's crazy. Times are like I couldn't believe that it wasn't even $1 million. Like it was crazy. The breakdown was like
Like,
uh
like,
it
like,
was
like,
under 100,000 a year. It was like 80,000 because of taxes and crap. And I'm like, yo, what the? Like, it's
yeah,
literally lawyers out there making more money than a professional basketball player. Stop it, man. Stop it.
yeah, and I
You
had
still
told,
muted, my boy.
huh?
I'll let you know when I can hear you again. But
Okay,
like I said, they need to stop that, man. Like they need to figure something out. I understand why it's like that now. I'm not totally ignorant. You know what I mean? You got to make money to give money. You know what I mean? So as his fans, we need to sell out more, go to
yeah,
more games, do more things that will help the team. Help the league.
yeah,
NBA players have done all they can. They post them, they go to the game, they support, they show their face. They try to get their followers to go to the WNBA and follow. So they do the thing they're supposed to do. So shout out to the WNBA. We love you. We wish you nothing but the best. It's prosperity, all the above. Now on to the spring game while MG work on his microphone. And we pray to
can
God that it comes back because we still can't hear him right now.
can you
Um,
hear me now?
spring game, not a lot of scoring, but we've seen a lot of flashes. I'm talking about a lot of flashes from DJ Lagway, from that boy Eugene, number 3 Wilson on your Trey, boy. If that man don't have a Marvin Harrison sophomore season, that's our fault. And if y'all don't know about that Marvin Harrison sophomore season, over 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. Yes, it's one of his best seasons he can in his whole college career. Because his junior season was because we already know what he was gonna be a top 3 pick anyway. He wasn't going out there trying to kill himself. Let's keep it
Yeah.
100. DJ Lagway. Let's speak on him because we always speak on him. I love DJ Lagway. We love DJ Lagway. The Gators love DJ Lagway. And if you don't come to the Gator channel. DJ Lagway. I've seen some flaws. Like I was telling people, I'm gonna start with the negative because we always give him love. First of all, too much staring down one wide receiver. Kyle Trask did that the
Can
first year that he started. All he
what?
did was stare down his receiver or hold the ball too long, which would end up in an interception or a sack. Them the only 2 things. The only difference is Kyle
Can you
Trask
hear
was
me?
a red shirt sophomore, red shirt junior when he got his first start. And we're talking about a true freshman. Should be at prom right now, and he's playing football with grown men. So again, DJ Lagway, he could work on his staring down receivers. He could work on his reading the defense a little bit. Well, actually, he's great when it comes to pre-snap read. It's the reading after the ball is snapped. That's the problem.
Testing.
He know where he want to go, but he stares it down. It was one play that went to Aiden Mizell. It was a post, went for a touchdown. Great throw. Great throw.
Can you hear me
Um,
now?
what Florida was running was a cover one, which means you had one safety over top uh, that goes in between the middle. Then you have one safety that's down that plays either below or high. It depends on if someone crosses his face or not. Because he read that it was one high, he knew he just had to beat one safety, which is on the left side. Free safety. Now, the problem with that is if you stare this down, the strong safety is supposed to be smart enough to know, okay, there's a
Testing.
high chance that he's throwing to this side, so I might want to creep over there, cheat a little bit. No, that's not my assignment, but yes, it is. Um, so he got away with it because of the defense that we ran, which had our strong safety more in the box than actually out in coverage. He started in the box. He played more to the hash, and he creeped to the middle. So when he creeped to the middle, it was a little too late. When you're on a post like that, it's all about time and boom, touchdown. Um, if it was a safety that actually was really good, if that was Alabama, that was Georgia, that was anyone of that such, what the safety would have did was act like he was going to play his assignment. See that DJ Lagway staring to the left, he would creep, and as soon as he throw the ball, easy interception. But that would come with time. That would come with practice. Like I said, he's like I was telling MG, he's not ready to start.
Yeah.
He's a freshman. No matter how talented he is, he's still a freshman. Little things like that. Um, hell, I can teach little things like that. It's simple. And that's the great thing about him. That's the great thing about him. One thing you can't teach, that pass that he threw to the walk-on wide receiver when he
Yeah.
had to split on a cover 2, when he had to go over a linebacker and also fast enough so the
Testing.
cornerback couldn't knock the ball down. It was amazing. Amazing pass. You can't teach that. He read the defense. Like I told you, he's great at reading. He just needs to learn how to trick the safety with his eyes. Once he learned how to do that, which is a veteran move, that's not a freshman move. That's a veteran move. Um, Over time, we have a star in the making, man. We have a star in the making. Just need to give him experience, game reps. I think he takes all too fast, which he will learn. Honestly, I played football. That has a lot to do with you trusting your offensive line, to be honest with you. I still can't hear you, MG. Um, like I said, that's more of trusting your offensive line and hoping things come through, and you just have what we call jitter feet, happy feet. Once he sees that his O line is holding up, you'll see more pocket awareness and more um, him being calm in the pocket, which,
Can
which
you
which
hear me?
comes with time. Like I said, he's a freshman. He's jittery. One thing I do love, it depends on the coach. Most coaches, when you're reading the defense, you read from high to low. Depends on the quarterback as well. When you know he's a gunslinger, it's someone that's gonna, do not more of a check down guy. He reads from high to low. Check down guy, you reads from low to high, which is backwards in my opinion. DJ Lagway is at high to low. And what I mean is you always have one wide receiver that's going deep, one wide receiver that's going middle, and one wide receiver that's going shallow. Usually. Usually. No, I can't hear you, brother. So when we have those type of plays, you have to read which one is open. It's called a flood concept. And what you do is you flood one side at different levels, from shallow, 15, and deep. Um, you read the defense. You have to have a great arm. You have to be able to read the defense. And one thing about him, DJ Lagway, his reading the defense is on par for a freshman.
Can you hear me?
We're not gonna speak about DJ Lagway the whole time. I was just trying to give my brother MG some time to figure out his mic, but I don't think that thing is gonna work. So we probably gonna end this show a little early today. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I promise you we're not going anywhere. So just get ready for the next video. The next time when we come back, we're sorry for making it short. We're just having technical difficulty. I want to say shout out to Deep in the Swamp. Shout out to Shelton at High Top Sports. Shout out to Billy for doing the recruiting. The transfer portal was great. The spring game showcased
Testing.
that every transfer portal acceptance that we got was needed. I saw Turner, like I told MG, white boy fire, white boy fire, and he gonna be fire. Um, Make sure you show up to the first game against Miami. We need to sell that out. We gonna
Yeah,
kill them. We already know that. Florida by 21. I said it. Until then, MG, fix your microphone, my boy.
I
It's nothing but love, my boy.
will.
Deep in the swamp, we love y'all. We see y'all next time. We out.